What's going on, y'all? So it's your boy Big MEKJ from Mocheniq Media, and this is the Mocheniq Daily Bow. So if this is your first time watching us, just know I'm MBKJ. I go over all the latest topics in hip hop and the culture, and we talk about it. I give you my opinion. I keep y'all updated, and yeah, let's get it going. So boom, first on the list, I gotta shout out my girl, Lil Miss Chit Chat. You know, she's always staying consistent with the chat room and everything. Now, she made a recent post that was like, yo, if there's one song and all six of these artists gave a verse, who would have the best verse, worst to best? Now, the girls that they got in this lineup are Cardi B, Lotto, Meg Thee Stallion, Nicki, Ice Spice, and JT. Now, when I looked this when I looked at this list at first, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, this is easy, this is light, and like, I really had to kind of go off of like, all right, how I personally feel and everything. Now, Lil Miss Chit Chat gave out her list, her order. She said number one, Nicki, second, Lotto, three and four, depending on the verse, it could be Meg or JT. Five and six, Ice Spice or Cardi. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Chat, I can't lie. JT over Cardi is crazy. Crazy. Reason why I say that, I've never heard of one JT verse that's better than Cardi. Like, I can't think of one verse on a mid song that JT got better than Cardi. That's just my opinion on that. And that was like my quick, like, okay, I gotta throw that out because I thought that was crazy. Now, don't get me wrong, like, I ain't mad at her. I'm not mad at where Lotto's at. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell y'all in a second who my list is, but I just gotta break down her list. Now, Ice Spice, I could get how you put her last. She like the newest in the game, whatever. Certain people are trying to say that she got like a certain sound and all this other stuff. Now, me personally, I wasn't rocking with this list. I couldn't. This order that chat got, one, Nicki is not going to be my number one artist. Now, I know what y'all going to say, the Nicki fans in the comments and all that. Y'all going to come for me. But check this out. If we talking like now, like we're not talking about their overall career, who would have a better verse. We talking like what they've been putting out of recent in the last year or two. You feel me? We ever given Nicki like bar of the year for something? Like when the last time we was like, nah, that Nicki verse she said was crazy. I can't think of the last time. Like, don't get me wrong, she doing her little remixes, where she had Pound Town remix and all that. But I personally, I couldn't put her first. I couldn't have Nicki first. I'm gonna definitely shake the room. Two, Cardi. I feel like having Cardi close to last is damn near disrespectful. Damn near mad disrespectful, especially if there's a JT out there. If JT in the list, it should be automatic last. I ain't gonna lie. Now, and I know they probably like, yo, bro, why you don't like JT or nothing like that? Like, I just can't think of I can't think of a song. I can't think of a feature. I was like, nah, JT went crazy on this. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you one. Now, I guess y'all can already get a feel like who's my last place. It's obviously gonna be JT at number 6. Now 5, I gotta go with. I'm gonna have to go with Ice. Now the reason I have to go with Ice is because it's like, yo, Ice, she's still mad new in the game. Don't get me wrong. She like been here for a year and a half, 2 years by now. But like she kind of got a system to me that's bland. Like I not easily replicated. Well, Loki, yeah, but like she kind of got like her easy system, and I'm not going for her for bars. Like for the verse, I'm not. But like on some like melody, she might be there. Like it's a close JT to Ice Spice. I'm just like yo, like who would I rather put on at this point? I gotta go Ice Spice. I have to. I have to. Now, I already know my number 4 spot is gonna be. They gonna be like, what? Word? I don't have to say facts. Let's put Nicki at number 4 at the number 4 spot. Now look. Don't get me wrong. Old Nicki would have had number 1. That's facts. That's on gang. I promise you. But the fact that Nicki ain't had like a fire verse and it feel like what 3 to 5 years, and I know like don't get me wrong, she has some good songs like you know they gonna be club bangers or whatever. Don't ask me to name it because I can't. Not in the last 3 to 5 years personally I can't. But I know I done heard her on the radio and everything. I feel like Nicki. I feel like she not for the bars no more. She's for the barbs, but not the bars. Like you get what I'm saying? Like I'm not jacking that. I think every other girl that I didn't name yet had like a track that's like okay, they spit and they whatever, you feel me? Now number 3, dang. Now I'm like, yo, who gonna deliver? Like I just know, like, now that we halfway through, I'm like, yo, who am I? Who gonna surprise me? Like I feel like the number 1 3 spot would surprise me, or that's a sleeper. Like they ain't number 1 or 2, but you know they like oh yeah they do that too. You feel me? Like it's coming down to one of those. Now I'm not gonna lie, the girl that's gonna do that for me. I'm jacking, gotta be Meg Thee Stallion. Hear me out. Now I know she been caught up with the whole Tory stuff. You know, I think she's just touring now at this point. When the baby and Megan came out, I thought like, yo, good chemistry. We heard Meg actually do bars or whatever. I really feel like she better than who we named so far. Like in the last couple of years, we jacking a year and a half, 2 years. I feel like I hear Meg more on the radio than a Nicki in the last 2 years. Like the last 6 months, a year, maybe Nicki, maybe she got a couple radio hits, whatever the case may be. But like I gotta put Meg at number 3 for that. Now, I was shocked that where she had this next person, I'm gonna put at number 2nd place. I felt like this was. That was crazy, I ain't gonna lie. Thought it was crazy. And I know what they gonna say. I do. I feel them and I understand, but y'all gotta understand me when I say this. You gotta put Cardi B at the number 2 spot and wait, hear me out. You feel me? Yo, Cardi don't be spitting. I know she got riders, whatever the case may be, but last year, 2 years, Cardi done hopped on some remixes, and I was like, all right, okay, I'm feeling it. I'm like, all right. Or she picking them better. At that point, I just feel like Cardi picking better beats, not better beats, but better features to be a part of, rather than Nicki. I feel like Nicki just hopping on anything that got a popping name to it versus what kind of makes sense for it. Like, I don't understand why I'm seeing Sexy Red and Nicki Minaj. That don't make no sense to me personally. But God put Cardi at number 2. So y'all already know who left. Who number 1. And right now I do feel like she killing the game. everything she doing going viral. In the last year for sure. I don't know if she most paid. I don't know if she all this, all that, but for a verse, and I know she wrote it, gotta get a top spot to Lotto. I'm not gonna lie. So yo, that's my list. We got JT 6th, Ice Spice 5th, Nicki 4th, Meg 3rd. We got Cardi 2nd and Lotto 1st. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments. Yo, Miss Chit Chat, am I bugging? Let me know. I can't get over it. Can you please explain to me how Cardi is last? Like, that's what I got to understand. Other than that, we could debate the debacle, but let me know in the comments. So, moving on to the second topic. Now, if you aren't aware, Billboard has given Ice Spice Rookie of the Year when it comes to hip hop and R&B. Now, what I need to know does Ice Spice deserve the crown? Now, or the tiara in this case, right? Don't get me wrong, her influence is everywhere. You got the Kim K's, you got all these kids, you got TikTok, you got Instagram, you got all these networks, social media platforms really feeling her. My thing with Ice Spice is, I think, for only having one viral hit at one point, it did stretch out very long. We thought Ice Spice was going to dry out. She kept it going, and she has like the best rollout so far. Cause I ain't gonna lie too, she don't put out a lot of songs, but she put stuff out at the right time, and it got a system to it. Like I feel like Ice Spice, the fact that she only had she only had like 4 to 5 songs starting out on her EP, and then when they did the deluxe, they only dropped like 2-3 more. I think that's real smart on her behalf. The fact that a lot of these labels thinking, okay, we gonna give her 16 tracks, we gonna put it out, do it like that. Same shorty, I feel like could use the same system as Ice Spice. It's like Coi Leray. Coi Leray be putting out albums for what? I think EPs, get your little viral hits off, will do it for them. For these type of artists where they really depend on like what's trendy, or they kind of, whatever. And don't get me wrong, like Ice Spice, when it comes to endorsement deals, shorty eating good vegetarian with the brown rice. I seen, I think she had a Reebok deal. She done had like so many promos. It don't make no sense. And like, and the magazine covers and everything like that. Like she became like the token celebrity girl at that point. So, I think she's definitely transpired more than just music in itself. I don't know how long her run will be. I definitely think it's going to matter, like, hey, how long can her system work? 2, what can she pivot into? I think she might do great in the fashion world. I really do feel like that, or like just modeling. But I mean, she just gonna throw that in with her promo. Why not? I still keep pushing events and all that stuff. I don't know. Right now, I feel like she in that, the gold rush era where she just got load up that bag, and then venture out when the time come. Right now, she in run up bag mode. She gonna be like that for the next like 6 months to a year. So she running the bag up, getting that check-in. I can't be mad at it. I know a lot of people hating on her and all this stuff, especially people from the city still. Like, they got that local feel to her still, trying to, like, bring her back inside. I don't get it. I do think she should go back and collaborate with some artists, but honestly, she ain't gonna do that until she start getting into like a downfall area or whatever. Yeah, keep in mind, I felt like she met like Drake, all these big celebrities and everything, real quick. But let me know. Do y'all think Ice Spice deserved the crown? Should have she been Billboard's Rookie of the Year? Let me know in the comments. And yeah. Moving on to the next topic, y'all. So, my son, Crooklyn, he went out with his boy In Facts We Trust, and they came out with their top 12 female drill artist list from New York City. And man, let me tell y'all the names on this. We got Ice Spice, Kenzo B, Lola Brooks, Jen Carter, Scarlett, Murder B, Young Devon, Connie Diamond, Billy B, Maya V, Maya Kenzo, and Damn Jalee. Now, I do want to say this off rip. This is what I'm talking about. I feel like New York bloggers group, Ice Spice, and just as a New York artist, she mainstream. She's past that point. I don't feel like she should be number one on this list. Cause if you gonna put Ice Spice, I feel like you should put Cardi in this list or something like that. You feel me? Cause it's like, to me, they in the same realm. Like if Cardi do a song with Ice Spice tomorrow, I don't think nobody's shocked. So I ain't gonna lie. Outside this list, I'm gonna take Ice Spice out of it. I feel like that's a given if we talking success, whatever. But we talking like pure underground talent, whatever. Now, one thing I noticed, and I seen that somebody else pointed out, and my son PP Films pointed out, you know, there was no Rella G's. Now, before I thought to myself this was appropriate, at first I was like, why would Rella G's be in this? Now, I like how a couple people on Instagram was like, yo, how can you be for real? And then P Films doubled down. My son said, yo, 1,000,000% she was invited to the Summer Jam and does number. I'd like to ask you, why do you believe that she shouldn't deserve to be on there? I mean, like, me personally, before I was like, yeah, I think she should be up there. And the reason why I feel like she should be up there is, yeah, she do got the numbers. Now, I like to base a lot of this list too off of like influence too. Like I feel like who got more influence than the next person do matter, and who's actually like a room shaker. Now, let's break down some of these people in this list. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you who I don't know off rip. I've never heard her name prior to seeing this list. Damn Jalee, or Jaylee. I think it's Jalee. Now, I've never heard of her. I listened to a snippet prior to. She do rap. Like I'm not gonna lie. It's not like she sound like anything on the map. Like, 'cause you know how they feel like some females just be trying to rap to rap. I feel like she really be rapping, but I haven't seen nothing of her to be like, okay, let me put her on this list. I would have loved to see like a Winter the Brat on here, but obviously, I don't think this would have been good for her too, because she's not as consistent. But that's just people on the list. Let's talk about actually ranking wise. Matter of fact, let's talk about a few more people on the list. Scarlett. Let's talk about her real quick. I honestly feel like Scarlett, Lola Brooks, and even Ice Spice are either at the same point right now or were all at the same point now. Scarlett and Lola Brooks are where Ice Spice were when she only had Munch. She had one hit. If you don't know, Scarlett has her hits, I don't know, what is it called? Back up. It's the get the fuck back. Back the fuck, like, it's that one. And then Lola Brooke got the don't play with it. And don't get me wrong, I do rock out more with Lola Brooke's song. I don't like Scarlett's song for that. I don't think it fit her brand. And what I mean by that, ooh, excuse me. What I mean by it don't fit her brand, Scarlett. She kind of could do both. Like, I know she got lit doing the freestyles in the parking lot and everything like that. But, like, she got a lot of, like, stuff talking just about her life. Stuff that I think a lot of girls could relate to, just, like, going through lower times. And, I think she got more of that side to her. I'm starting to notice, too, Lola Brooke starting to take that side, too. Like, Lola Brooke, she kind of came off the true to heart, true to New York sound and her like double XL freestyle. I thought that was, I didn't feel like that was needed to be honest, but that's it is what it is. Now I'm gonna say who I think is gonna be 99% of everybody's pick. They're gonna be number one across the board 9 out of 10 times. It's gonna be Kenzo B. Now yes, Kenzo is the girl that I signed before she had a music video or anything out. Got her lit. She ended up getting signed with Warner. My thing with her is she had a great run building all this. I'm not gonna lie, there's not a girl on this list that would have hit all the success that they had if Kenzo B and open a lane up for drill, like for female drill. Now, I already know that's where they're gonna clip it, whatever. Don't get me wrong. I know Connie was rapping before, and I believe Billy B was rapping before. Don't get me wrong. And even too, I believe Lola Brooke was rapping before too. Kenzo came at a spot where the males was getting old, repetitive, and everything. And when Kenzo came along, it restarted the conversation of can females even belong in hip hop in the genre. But she did that in the drill community. And then, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like she crawled so Ice Spice can run. I'm not gonna lie. That's my personal opinion. Now, that's who I feel like everybody number one would be. I feel like if Ice Spice wasn't in this list, because I feel like she's obviously number one, no problem. All right, so what's my problem with Jen Carter? Jen Carter, I feel like she hopped so much in the lane with the 41 crew. She kind of got grouped in more with the guys and everything, like as of who she gets compared to. Like, don't get me wrong, you bring up Kenzo B, you're not comparing her to Kenzo Baller. Like, it's not what you're gonna do. Not saying that she worse or better. It's just the fact that, like, I don't know, you just think of they not communities, but they section. That's her section. You feel me? So Jen really gets caught up in that. Now, me personally, who I think, and this is the thing, this list is just for rappers. So, it's not like, because I'm really trying to bring up how I would describe Young Devin. Young Devin kind of got like this, I don't know if she Trini, Jamaican, whatever, but she got like that Caribbean. I love when she do the Caribbean music. I think that's fire. I think that's a lane that she could do. Don't get me wrong. When she's doing, she go by Baby Goat and all that stuff, and she rapping, doing the drill, I F with her, I rock with it. But, like, the purposely not cursing, not saying anything, whatever, or like any, like, what is it? She said dissing. Oh no, she made an interview saying like she don't do certain stuff, but cursing was one of them. And I was just like, okay, cool, but it's not like I'm gonna think you more impressive because you ain't curse. Now, Murder B probably had the closest, and they about to flame me for this, had the closest success, well, buzz. Murder B had some buzz that I was just like, I don't know, like, I was there during the whole Kenzo thing, but I was like, yo, Murder B got a buzz with her. Don't get me wrong, she had a bigger buzz than Ice, barely Lola. I don't know. But yeah, that's Murder B. Billy B, I don't know too much about her. She do got her own respect. She definitely got her own crowd, for sure. She one of the older female drill artists, if I'm not wrong. Same thing with Connie. Connie definitely had, they own respect and everything like that. Now, the two other that I didn't mention were Maya Kenzo and Maya V. Now, I'm not going to lie. I think Maya Kenzo put herself in a box when she started calling herself like the princess of drill and trying to be like under Asian doll. I think that was definitely a bad move PR. I don't know why in the hell they did that. I thought that was smart. Maya V. What's my thing with Maya V? I think Maya V would have been the best competition to Kenzo B if they ain't rock out with each other. I think seeing Maya V and Kenzo B try to do like, yo, who the best female drill, whatever, would have been perfect. Don't get me wrong, if I could sub one out, I'll sub out Maya V, throw Winter in there, but Winter wasn't as consistent. Now Maya, you know, she had the whole green hair. She had the, I'm not even gonna say aesthetic, but she had, I don't know, she just had the bars and he was like, okay. Like, after Kenzo, the next girl that I was really like, oh, she got bars. I was like, Maya V for a fact. I ain't gonna lie, take up damn Jalee, put Rella, shout out Rella. I definitely put Rella. So I know what y'all thinking now, man. What's the rank? Who's 12? Who's 1? Damn. Out of this list, we'll have to start with damn Jalee. I don't know why she's in here. I probably would have thrown like 2 other girls before her. That's just me. Now, this is just probably because I'm a personal hater. I think she put herself in a box with her, you know, her breakout song. I'm going to put Scarlett. I think she's a close 11. I think Scarlett's team is kind of dig themselves in a hole because that natural hip-hop sound for her, I just don't think is the move. I just don't think it's the move. But don't get me wrong, like, she sparked a lot of stuff trying to do that because, like, how many of these girls tried doing that? Lola, Kenzo B, too, was trying to do that classic Be For Real sound, bringing it back 80s, 90s. All right, cool. Let's see how long that lasts. But don't get me wrong, they get their little views or whatever, but it's like a niche thing, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. So, boom. Scarlett, easy 11. I'm going to put Billy B at 10 because I just don't know her. I haven't listened to really any Billy B songs. Gotta do Maya Kenzo next. Because, like, I'll tell y'all who I'm, like, debating putting her above. I was thinking about doing above Connie, but I'm like, I've heard Connie rap, and I'm like, Connie got this ludicrous move freestyle she did, and I was like, that's whatever. Maya, I'm just like, she just seemed like she's screaming on the mic every time, and I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna put Maya 10, Connie 9. I'm just like, now just trying to like, yo, who would I be called crazy if I put before who? So I would have to go her 12, 11, 10, 9. Oh, no, I'm bugging. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Is Murder B better than Young Devin? Is Murder B better than Young Devin, though? Dang, that's a hard one. I don't think so. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, so we're going to put Murder B right there. I just wouldn't put Murder B over Young Devin. I know there's people that would. Don't get me wrong. But plus with all her antics and all that, I got to drop her. 12, 11... 10, 9, 8, 7. Dang. Oh, then that's fine. 6, Young Devin. Close. I'm going to personally put Jen at 6. Because I'm not putting Jen over Maya. I know a lot of niggas want me to. I refuse. Maya, 5th. We're going to do that. Did I do this right? Let me see. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Yeah, Gen 4. That's what it was. Jen was 4. 5. Jen was 5. Maya was fourth. Oh no, I'm bugging out. I know niggas gonna kill me for that. But Lola only got one song, bro. Lola over Maya. This is where the controversy really began. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta put Maya over Lola. So I'm giving Lola number 4. Maya number 3. Number 2 is Kenzo. Number 1, Ice Spice. Ice Spice really shouldn't be in this list, but I'm not gonna lie. So number 1 is Ice, 2 Kenzo, 3 Maya, 4 Lola, and then Jen 5. That's my top 5. And I keep it in that order too. I'ma stand on it. Yeah, what y'all think? Let me know. Am I bugging? Who would y'all have? Yeah. So, last thing on the list. If you haven't heard, there's been a lot of conversation on Instagram. So, recently, some footage of SZA goes online where Lil Baby brought her out for a concert. And, she's singing her song Snooze, and, she had the live vocals on. No auto-tune, no lip sync, just her. And a lot of fans had a lot to say. Listen to this clip. So this sparked some controversy, I'm not going to lie. So you got people in the comments talking, saying, I have not heard a single passable vocal performance from her yet. Somebody said she sound like Plankton wife when she be shutting down and troubleshooting, which is crazy. That's wild. I'm not going to lie. I'm not even going to read no more. But I'm not going to lie. SZA, I looked at some of her other concert footage, and there's some failed ones out there. And the ones that I have heard are kind of just like auto-tune, or, they got pre-checked before they went out and everything like that. Make sure they sound perfect. I got to know, you SZA fans, have y'all heard SZA live? Do y'all think she can sing? And I'm hearing this a thing with a lot of singers. So I got to know. Y'all think SZA really out here nice with it, or you think... I think SZA can't do it. And let me know in the comments, who do y'all think else is bad at performing live? Not all these artists perform live for reasons. You don't see them in concert for a reason. Let me know in the comments. It's been your boy, Big MKJ, with Mocheniq Daily, and bow, we're out.